God, that's a freaking giant. Freaking giant. Oh my God. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna go back out and do some more exploring. Hopefully we're gonna find some more bass. I think looking back at the time that I've spent fishing, my most productive time has definitely been offshore, like that 7 to 12 foot range. You know, we fished that first day and caught 3 fish. They were mostly little ones, so we went out the other evening for only a couple hours and we caught a 5-pounder. So we're gonna go back out on the river, focusing mostly offshore, bait fish imitations, active target, looking at current seams, looking at current breaks. I haven't really been thinking about the current as much, and well, it's a river. Anyways, I'm gonna get the kayak in the water. We're gonna go chase them. Let's go. What a beautiful morning. Oh my gosh. This is just insane. God's glory is the greatest. Let's just go try up shallow for the first couple minutes while we still got some low light. Maybe see if there's a shad spawn going on or something. This area just looks juicy. Shad jumping out of the water right there. Be awesome if I could get a top water blow up right now. If they're not biting that one, I don't know what they would be biting. Not the dock though. They ain't up there. I want to mess around with this swim bait. I don't really know what I'm doing with this. We're learning something new every day. I just kind of figured with it being summer and most of the fish are probably chasing bait around, can't really go wrong with the swim bait. And this one looks good. It's a Scottsboro, Yum Scottsboro swim bait, 4.5 inches on a tactical bass and head. Had a guy come and follow it. It's easy to get him to come follow your bait. It's hard to get him to bite it. This old dock here just looks so juicy. You'd think there would be a bass on it somewhere. Found something to get hung on. The old dock post. Well, that thing skips like a dream. Let's keep going down the bank a little bit. Oh, there's our first bite right up on the bank. Tells us they are up against the bank. Some of them. With the tide high like this on this riprap, makes sense. I wonder if they would eat a top water. There's a better one. I did not even set the hook at all. I just pretty much leaned into it. Number one, right there. Pretty quick on the swim bait too. Yeah, I think he wanted it. Man, he's hot. He's hot. Chill out and I'll get you, I promise. Good Lord. Thanks for playing, buddy. Right up on this riprap. This right here just looks so textbook. There's got to be a bass on that somewhere. I have a feeling we're about to get bit. By a fish, not a tree. Come on, Ross. This area just looks too juicy. too juicy. Of course I get hung up. There's a lot of fallen trees in this area right here, but I'm gonna focus on the bank for right now. There are so many trees in the water. You guys see all this? It's all just fallen trees, all out here. I just gotta throw it. I gotta try it. Come, man, first cast. God, it's a big one. Oh, come here. Come here, bud. Oh. Dang it, dude. Dang it. He got me wrapped up on that stick. That was a 4 or 5 pounder. Probably a 4 pounder. Still though. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? At least we're getting bit, right? I mean, could be worse. Well, do we try again? Same spot? I mean, I think he's gone. That fish was right there. I threw my jig in and I just saw my line shoot to the right. Of course, you know, wraps me up around that stick up. That's why they call it bass fishing, not bass catching. Dang it, I wish I would have caught that one. That was a decent fish. Again, that fish ate this jig with that green pumpkin flash Zoom Z-Craw Jr. on the back. They like it, I'm telling you guys. Oh, dude, a gar. That was a big old gar. I tried to eat it. These riprap banks just look so good. Oh my god. I think that was another gar. He just took the tail. You know, I mainly just want to focus up shallow while the tide is still high. As soon as that sun gets a little bit higher and the tide starts falling a little bit more, I'm going to start working my way out offshore. Man, oh man, if I could just learn how to cast. What time is it? 8:15. Let's take a look offshore. Like there's a little bit of a point right here, like a small, just a very small little point. Man, there's so much bait right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there is about 1 billion shad right here. Just need some bass. I think if there's a bunch of bait, there'd be some bass around. Where are the bass at though? I mean, definitely found the bait. Big old balls of bait. Can't seem to find the bass. I don't know. I just don't really know right now. Just out here trying to learn something. Now it's 9:12 a.m. You would think out here on this really slow tapering flat there would be something. A brush pile or a log or a stump or something. What was that? What was that? Let's go look at that. Big fish right there. A couple of them. Oh, dude, he freaking bumped it. Look at that. Damn. Oh, come here, buddy. Come here. Let's see if you'll eat again. That was a big one, too. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Just bite it. Oh, dude. He thumped the tail again. Why? There are some fish out here. Oh, dude, again. I don't know if it's a bass. If it is, it's just a smart one who keeps trying to take the tail off. It looks like bass. There's 2 or 3 of them together. Some wolf packs. We're definitely around some fish. There's giant bait balls. Had something bite my swim bait a couple times. There's one way out there. Throw this top water over his head. See what he does. Come up for it. Come on, bud. He does not want to come up for it. I just can't get him to do anything positive on this top water. It's no good reactions to it. Somebody else with a little bit more knowledge would be doing something completely different than what I'm doing and catching them right now. I hate to do it, but I think I have to pull the spinning rod out. Let's just see what happens if we put this freeloader in front of them. You know, maybe they'll like this. There's a bass right out there swimming towards me. And drop this right on his head, maybe. I really just want to catch one doing this. I mean, I haven't really caught that many fish doing this technique, so I'm just kind of curious and messing around with it. Try and show you guys the active target, what I'm seeing on here. Giant ball of bait right there. See if I can show you some bass. Some more. Good Lord, look at all that bait. You guys see all that? It's just huge piles of it. There's a bass right there. Where'd he go? Right there. See him? Right in front of me. Dropping down on it. I don't know. Come on, just eat it. Just eat it, bass. What just happened? Man, he was on it too. He was right on it. That was a bass. Dang it, man. But online they said all you gotta do is turn on live scope and you start catching them. Thought it was supposed to be easy. Maybe I ought to be dragging a jig or something. I don't know. Dragging something.
What's up, guys? Get me in that water. Oh yeah.
Can you put your pedals in? Right.
They're in, right?
You're looking to me. Oh, Jackson, you almost forgot.
What?
You need your life jacket.
Oh my God. Whenever I say edit, whatever I say out, just please edit that.
Okay, all right. Can you put this in your kayak too? Your water?
Yes, sir. Good. You in your kayak, I'm good.
All right. Have you been doing pretty good about not getting backlashes?
Yeah.
Good.
I think that's...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's only a straight cast.
Yeah, not a backlash.
While you're doing that, I'm going to introduce myself. What's up, guys? It's me. This guy's Ross Outdoors, or Pinkerton Outdoors, I forget his YouTube name. Pinkerton Outdoors, and then forget his name, guys. Pinkerton Outdoors is my father. His real name's Ross, like you all know. I just thought it would be fun to hop on his channel. And he set up a GoPro on my kayak. So I guess it works out. Anyway, I'm gonna do this cast real quick.
Jackson, look at the guy in the boat.
So this other dude just caught fish on his boat. We got kayak. Sadly, we don't have a boat yet. Dad, I'm going to the creek, Dad.
Okay, I'll go with you.
So me and my dad, a week or two ago, he found this creek, so we went off in it, and this thing is giant. I touched a tree to push my kayak somewhere. The tree almost collapsed, y'all. It's crazy. Everybody watching, just to guess, y'all would probably love Florida. If y'all are fishermen or fisherwomen. And then y'all should 100% check out St. John's River. I think I just saw a fish.
I'm gonna try and push you just a little bit further in front of me too. Oh, sorry.
Why did you do that?
Bunch of bait right out in front of us.
What's bait?
Bait?
Yeah.
Minnows.
Oh.
Bait fish. Okay, go ahead and cast. As far as you can, straight in front of us. There you go. Perfect. Let it sink. Okay, reel it. Reel it. Oh, dude, you were so close to him. Keep reeling it. What do you think looks good? You want to try top water? You want it chopping like that.
Oh, right, because it's topwater bait. You can just stay here and fish. I'm just heading back. Oh, and Dad, once you come back, can we play Uno? Yeah. Okay. Alright, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. I'm heading back home.
That was so hard just to catch this little fish. Alright, here's the conditions for this morning. We got 68 degrees, 5% chance of rain, 3-mile-an-hour wind out of the east. It is cloudy and it is high tide right now. So we are gonna go down here. I'm gonna try up shallow, up around that same area where I caught that good one the other day. Maybe I'll get to spend a little bit of time fishing offshore. Whoa! You got water in my eyes, man. I don't even know what that was. That was kind of scary. I gotta get it set up somehow so I can record the screen on the active target. I know that some of you guys really want to see that kind of stuff, so we're gonna figure that out in the future. I'll go ahead and show you guys the tide right now. As you can see, we are at high tide right this moment. It's gonna be falling, but we gotta be back to the house around 10. So we got about 2.5 hours this morning to go try to catch some. I guess I could be trying to throw this jackhammer in front of some of these fish that I'm seeing on active target while we're on the way to our spot. Oh. Something's chasing bait on top right there. Definitely some shad up here. Jumping out of the way of my jackhammer. I gotta try the jig, you know? I lost that one last time on a jig just by pitching it around. I've got 0 bites so far. Try cranking this like medium depth range, this like 2 to 4 or 5 feet range right in here. I know there's a lot of laydowns in this area just from looking at my side imaging. Same bait, same area. That's the stuff right there. That's the juice. It's a tire pile. Bunch of old tires out here. Fish chasing bait right there. Right above my jig. I probably ought to have a dang swim bait on. Alright, I gotta try the swim bait here. I don't seem to be wanting that at all. Alright, the old jerker. Come eat it. Come on, bud. Just come up there and eat it. You know you want to. Big fish, dude. Big fish. Come on, buddy. Oh. How do y'all not eat that? There we go. Alrighty, finally we got us one on the dang jig head minnow. Not a giant, but better than getting skunked, right? And we had about 5 minutes left to fish before we had to head back to. Perfect timing. Alrighty. Thank you, bud. Why is it so hard? I don't understand. That one bit it easy. It might be a timing deal where it has to be a certain time for them to feed. I don't know. I can dance this minnow in front of them all day and they just won't bite it except for certain times. I've been throwing that Crush City freeloader. I just got these Scottsboro tackle Sniper Shad or something like that. Scottsboro Tackle Company Sniper Shad Pro. 4 1/4 inches. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, well, 9:37. We got to be back home by 10. It's about a 10-minute pedal back, so let's see if we can catch one more real quick. There's a bass. I think it's a bass. It's off the bottom. Pretty decent size. Pretty decent return anyways. Let's see if I can get it in front of his face. I lost him. I have no idea where he went. He disappeared. Finally caught one on the jig head minnow. Alrighty guys, that's gonna wrap up the video today. The last couple of days we've been spending a lot of time out here on the river, not having that much success. We've caught a few fish here and there, one really nice one, but it's not just giving it to us. You know, we've had to come out here and work for it every day. Having a bit of a learning curve, that's for sure. I'm still learning that swim bait deal. It seems like a good option for out here. We did just catch that one on that jig head minnow just earlier this morning. That was pretty cool deal. I still feel like there has to be a certain window of time. It's like they'll only look at it unless it's during a certain time, and then they'll actually eat it. So still trying to figure that out. I know the tide has a lot to do with things like that. I've been paying more attention to the tide and the current. It's a crazy place. It's interesting. It's the most unique fishery I've ever been to for sure. And I'm having a blast out here exploring it, guys. We're gonna keep working on it, see if we can get some bigger bass in the kayak and get it on film for you guys. I appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. It's been fun. I love making content like this. Editing videos is something I enjoy doing, and obviously I enjoy fishing. So I get to do two things that I love doing at the same time, and I get to share it with y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, we'll catch you on the water. See you.